So normally what I want to start doing is having college football and NFL reviews for each week, but this week we only have really one game to talk about, so it is going to be the game I talk about, and that is Florida State Georgia Tech. And it didn't go out as expected, not even close. So Georgia Tech, obviously they beat Florida State, but I it was known going into the game that their line was good. It was so much better than I thought it was. I thought Florida State could have matched their line with their D line with the transfers they brought in. No, Georgia Tech's offensive line dominated that game. It may be the best in the ACC. I saw it was up there, but it just may be the best in the ACC. This could be complete overreactions as well. They played the game in Ireland, week zero. It's a lot of circumstances, but what I saw, they may have the best line in the entire conference. And it showed in the rushing attack too. They rushed for like 189 yards. Haynes King rushed for 50 something, like on a lot of rushes though. And the Georgia Tech, their questions was defense. They were last in rush defense. They gave up a ton of points last year. The only reason they went 7-6 is because they scored points. And how am I going to put it? They have a lot of playmakers on defense. Their defense played extremely well. Obviously, you saw that Florida State went and scored in 8 points in 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and they scored 13 points the rest of the game. Math is hard. Yeah, 13 points the rest of the game. Insane. And they have playmakers on defense. I should have written down names because I just turned on the camera and filmed this. But they had the linebacker that got shown. They had one of their cornerbacks had two fourth down stops. I mean, they had guys flying around on defense. Haynes King had a great performance. It was the turnovers last year. He threw 16 picks. No turnovers. Almost had that disastrous fumble in the end of the game, but that's Georgia Tech side. This could be an 8-win, 9-win Georgia Tech team. Again, maybe it's overreaction. They have no, maybe not, because they do have the hardest schedule in the ACC, and their out of conference games include Notre Dame and Georgia. And now for the Florida State side of things, bad. Their offense looked terrible. Defense giving up 24 points, not bad, right? Offense looked awful. DJU need to get a job. I saw it all over Instagram, saw it all over social media. It's true though. It's bad. What was it? 12 for 14 in the first half, but a negative 0.1. It was all checkdowns. Florida State's offense didn't look good. This does not look like, not even close to an ACC champion. Not even. They're in a completely different realm to what they were last year. Last year, top 5 team in the country. This year, I don't know. I don't even know if they'll be ranked. There's always that one top 10 team that falls out. Right now, it's looking like Florida State. I would have said Michigan at the start of the year just because of their schedule and the loss of talent. It's looking like Florida State. I mean, the one thing is, schedule's not too hard. They have at SMU, which is a big one, even though SMU did not play well yesterday. They have Miami at Miami, obviously huge one, and at Notre Dame at Notre Dame. Those are 3 hard games. If they end up losing all 3, then you're looking at 8-4. But maybe you can still bounce back. You can maybe lose only the Notre Dame game, go 10-2. One conference loss gets you in the ACC championship and you win it. But I don't know. Right now, I had 3 teams that I meant the ACC's deep. It's deep. There was like 7 teams that I thought could have an outside chance or outside chance to a big chance of winning the conference. But I thought there was the three bigs: Florida State, Clemson, and Miami. I'm taking Florida State out. I think Clemson and Miami are going to control this conference. I still think, at this point with the Florida State loss, I would predict Miami to win the conference now. Obviously, they still have to play next week. All its games play next week, so Florida State's kind of is getting hate, but deservingly so. But they're really the only big feature game. Everybody was watching that game, but the college football really started with a bang. Thank you all for watching. Discord is coming soon. See ya.